Hi, I'm Scott Engel, Managing Director of RotoExperts.com, coming at you with your Friday Roto Clip. And today I'm joined by Adam Ronis of RotoExperts.com, my co-host on SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio every day, 5 days a week, 7 to 11, Sirius 211, XM 147. If you want to hear the show, click one of the banners right here on RotoExperts.com for more information, and to register, you can even listen online. So check out the top right and get started listening to us every morning. And we're here for this daily clip, and we're talking fantasy baseball. We're getting a lot of calls on the show, people asking, should they trade Steven Strasburg because they're worried about his innings limit right now. A lot of people even worried about guys like Phil Hughes, David Price. Should you overreact to this? I mean, we know with a guy like Strasburg that they're going to watch him, but what about guys like Price and Hughes? I think that's maybe overreacting a bit.
Yeah, I think you want to keep it in perspective, and especially in head-to-head leagues when it comes to postseason. I think that's where it really matters more. If you miss 2 or 3 starts or a start gets skipped, not a huge deal in September. But in a head-to-head league, especially if you're in the playoffs, that could be a pivotal role, because if a start gets skipped, you're missing a guy for the entire week, and that could impact your postseason.
And then there's the curious case of Matt Latos of the San Diego Padres, big all-star snub. And now it seems like he's heading for the DL. And listen to this. You'd never hear about this in the NFL, Adam. He's going on the DL because he hurt his side because he was holding back a sneeze. I mean, I read this on RotoExperts.com. I almost hurt my side from laughing. But, it seems like a concocted injury for him to go on the DL, even though Steve Phillips, who's also on the SiriusXM channel, said we've heard of this before. But this is just such like a weird injury.
I really hope it's true for their case, because if you can't create something better than that, then you really need a better imagination. But look, we all know they want to limit his innings. He's at about 106 2/3 right now. They want to keep him to 150, 180. And I don't know if the Padres really thought they would be this good this year. A lot of people pegged them to finish last in the NL West. They lead the division now, and Latos has been a big part of it. They need him in September.
Right, and last night we also saw the returns of Carlos Beltran and Jason Hayward. Beltran went 1 for 4. He was caught stealing, but I think that's a positive that he at least tried to steal. In the field, he didn't get many chances. We'll have to wait and see how his range looks. He's wearing a knee brace. Jason Hayward went 0 for 4 in his return. The batting average is down to 247, but I don't think you worry about him.
Yeah, I don't think you worry about Hayward. If you got him, put him back out there. I really think the thumb affected his hitting. We've seen it from this year from Aramis Ramirez as well. And now Ramirez is really starting to get going. So Hayward will be fine. Beltran, I was shocked that he actually attempted to steal a base. As they were showing him lead off first base, I was like, there's no way he's going to run. And for him to take off and attempt to steal, that's a great sign. Even though he got caught, the fact that he has confidence and he's willing to be that aggressive, that's a great sign this early. And you want to watch him the next few days, see if he can play 2-3 days in a row, all 9 innings. But if you held on to Beltran this long, you put him out there.
Scott Engel and Adam Ronis of RotoExperts.com. Check us out every weekday morning from 7 to 11 on the new SiriusXM Fantasy Sports channel. Have a good weekend. We'll be back at you Monday. I'm going to shut you down for now, but we'll be back with more Roto clips. And if you want Roto football clips, register for our new exclusive Edge Fantasy Football Package. I'm Scott Engel for Adam Ronis. Got to shut you off now as we're going to leave the studio. See ya.